Hi guys, welcome back to Midlife Mighty. Join me in the van. I'm just about to plug the dongle in, the OBD11 scanner into the OBD port in the transporter to try and start and figure out how to code this thing. So if you haven't seen the video of where to plug this in, go and check out the fault diagnosis video, which I'll put a link to here, which shows you where this plugs in on your VW transporter. But it's very simple. It's under here by the pedals, and it just plugs in. I hope I don't have to get out to do it. I probably do. That's just me being a bit lazy though. There it is. So I should just be able to plug that in from here. Yeah, there we go. Blue light comes on, you can see it. So I didn't have to get out. And then we go to, just open my phone. We're going to go to, close that, the OBD11 VAG app, just down there. You can see there's two of them. I got the OBD11 VAG app and then it said you should do OBD11, but it didn't seem to want to pick it up, so I've just stuck with OBD11. Okay, then we're going to hit the connect there, and then that brings up the, I've done all this in another video, so I'm just going to connect it up and then we're going to try and code the battery. I've been using, so there we go. Straight away on my old unit, you will have seen on the first video, fault diagnosis, the battery was at 11.7. This is at 12.2. So already it's picked up that we've got a better battery. It's now reading control units. So I'm going to go back, code the battery. I've been using ChatGPT to give me instructions on how to code the battery. So it says, step by step in OBD11. Ignition on, done. Open OBD11, done. Tap to scan. That's now scanning the 10 modules that I've got on this van. I think with like some of the posher cars and vans and stuff, there's loads of different modules. Scanning 7 out of 10. It's just scanning, it's doing a scan there, and then it's bringing up all the faults, which is fine, I think. So we've got 10 faults, okay, which is worse than the than the 5 or 6 that we had before we put the new battery on. So what does that mean? Right, select 19. So we've got 10 faults, and then each module is numbered in the top corner there. You can see. So that's number 1. 1 is engine, 3 is brakes, 17 dashboard, 44 steering assistance, 75 telematics, 8 air conditioning, 9 central electrics, 15 airbag, 19 gateway. Now it's telling me to go to the gateway and then tap on adaptation. So we've clicked on gateway. We're going to click on adaptation, which is down there. And then it says search and type battery adaptation. Here we go, battery capacity. So this is where we code everything in the battery. So first things first, rated battery capacity, we need to change that from 70 to 80. So that is now gone up to 80. Battery manufacturer is now Varta, which is done. Battery technology is binary AGM. And then battery serial number. I have no idea. Right, so we'll use ChatGPT. Binary AGM is just VW's internal wording in some control modules. Okay, good. A new unique serial number will do. It does not have to match the battery label. The serial number is used by the ECU to detect that a new battery has been fitted. It must be different from the old one. Easiest and recommended, use a date-based serial number. Okay, so 02012026. And then we know, done. Upgrade options, upgrade to Pro or Ultimate plan to get access to. This is a licensed feature. What does that mean? Don't tell me I can't. Oh no. Don't tell me I can't code my bloody battery on the basic version. Upgrade options. Upgrade or book a quick battery coding at a VAG specialist. Oh. Right, so guys, I'm going to sign up to Pro. I'll be back in a minute. Right guys, I've just upgraded to OBD11 Pro. So let's see if we can do this. It was 70 or 80 pounds for the year. Function not available. What the heck is going on with this? Let me close it and then reopen it, start it again, see if we can start that again. Be back in a minute, guys. Got to try and figure this out. So, guys, managed to get the battery coded. What happened was I changed the ampage and the manufacturer and the type. So from EFB to binary AGM. I left the serial number as it was, then you swipe and it clicks, it says swipe to right. It changed those. Then I went back in, changed the serial number by 1 digit on the end. Just changed it from a 1 to a 2. And it's done it, it's cleared it. So then I was able to go into the menu and get to the fault. So here's one fault. And again, I'll just go back so you can see all the different modules. So there's the different modules that it brings up. And then in the top left there's a number 3. That's a module number, and that's red. If you scroll down, the others are green. You just see those. So the red ones is where the faults are at. And then if you click in there, it brings up a list, and then you can see there, that's where the fault is. So we'll click in that, and that'll bring up the fault. So there's the fault. And then at the bottom, you can click clear faults, and that's going to click it. And that should say success, faults clearing. So you do that. Now what's happened is, when I go back, that fault is still there. But from what I've read, if I take the van for a drive, some of these should clear, because I've still got an error hill start assist fault as well, showing on the main dashboard of the van there, look. So what we're going to do, now we've got the battery fitted, we're going to take it for a quick drive out, 10-15 minutes. It says drive at various speeds, and just see if that clears those faults that are still on there. It says they're cleared, but by driving it should help to reset them. So let's go for a little drive around. So guys, just been for a test drive. Going to plug the old dongle back in. Oh, lights have gone off. Going to plug the old dongle back in and see if everything's now cleared fault wise. The van's running all right though, so I'm not concerned that it's not going to run. Right then, Volkswagen Transporter, there we go. So home, connect that up, connect that. That's going to do its little scan now. We've got 12.9 volts on the battery now, so obviously after a bit of a drive you do get some extra voltage in there. So we've got 12.9, which is good. At least I know the battery is fitted properly and working properly. Come on, rat bag, detecting vehicle. I did notice on the main menu on the Volkswagen screen, like I showed you earlier, it's still showing a stop-start fault. I mean, I never use it anyway. We've got the vehicle. Right, reading control units. There we go. So hopefully now this should show no faults. We'll see. It did say you might need to cycle through a few times. But the warning light has gone off the dash now. So that's cleared, which is good. I mean, it's a good, like all of this from your mobile phone. You know, I remember the days of guys going round, oh, you haven't got your bloody, need your ignition on, Mark. This is a crazy thing. This is how useless I am at mechanics. Ah, the fault has now gone. Hang on, guys, just turn that round. So on there, it was saying, let me just block that light out. On there, it was saying engine stop-start failure, but that's now cleared off of there. We've still got 2 faults on the, coming up on the OBD. So 3 faults. So let's have a look at what they are. Let's see what they are, where they are, gateway, brakes, dashboard, telematics, engine, nothing in there, steering assistance, airbags. So I'm assuming it's in here then. Nope, there's no faults in there. Any faults in there? There's 1 fault in there. Invalid data received from steering angle sensor module. Priority 2. Unlearning center. Let's try clear that then. Ha! So that fault is now cleared, which is good. So then where are the others? There's some in here. Ah, this one. This one was related to the backup battery. So in the van, you've got here, there's an SOS button. And that runs off a backup battery. So if you have a crash, you press that and it calls the emergency services. And apparently, you can't clear this. You need to go to Volkswagen. Oh, well, clearly you can. So that might need another battery. Right, that's that then. What else? Was there anything in there? Anything in there? So these are all the different control units. Ah, there's one. Fault restriction due to communication interruption. So let's try clearing that. Faults clearing. No faults. So let's go back and then do... So there's no faults in there. Let's go back and do a rescan. So that'll rescan and see if we get any more faults. 1 fault found. So what's that one then? I reckon it's going to be that SOS button again. It is, backup battery. And that's what they were saying. You can't actually clear that fault because it's a critical system. So you have to go to Volkswagen, and Volkswagen need to put a new battery in there, I think, anyway. I might Google that and see. But anyway, guys, that is it. That is OBD11 gone. If I start the engine... because there is a bit of a warning light on the dashboard, but if I start the engine, let me just switch that light off. You can see now that the warning light has gone off. It's just the seatbelt light. In fact, if I put the dashboard lights on, there you go. You can see that the engine warning light has gone off. So, happy days, guys. We are... Not that one, Marco. That one. Spin you round. There we go. We're done. We're cleared. We've got a new battery fitted. Faults have been cleared. Just that one, which you can't do anyway. Only Volkswagen can do that. We've now got a clear status on the main dashboard, which is good. So that start-stop data, start-stop error has gone. So we are all hot to trot. Long and short of it, troops, in summary, bit of a faff. Total cost, so about €70 for the, I can unplug that now. About €70 for the OBD11 dongle. About €75 to upgrade to Pro to be able to write data and clear faults, and just over €100, maybe €130 for a new battery. So, you know, 200 odd euros, 270 euros, whatever it is, 240 euros to get the dongle, which I've now got. I can keep that. To get OBD11 subscription for a year, which is, you know, okay, it's a year's subscription, but it's handy to have. Like, if I do a lot of driving in this van, and if anything comes up, at least I now know I can clear faults or read faults, and, you know, at least get myself back on the road, hopefully, if that ever happens. All faults are cleared, new batteries fitted, showing a good health, 12.2 volts at standstill, which is absolutely amazing. So that's it, guys. Again, bit of a faff for these videos, but that's what it's all about. If you have found these handy, please do let me know. Give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe. If you've got any questions about this process which you haven't been able to understand from my mumbling and fumbling in the video, drop a question in the comments and I will let you know. I will get back to you. Okay, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.